Welcome to the Live Explore podcast. If you like what you hear, please hit like and subscribe. Welcome everyone to the Mortgage Mayhem podcast. No, that's not it either. Welcome everyone to the Mortgage Mayhem Rates and Rants podcast. I'm Sean Payne.
I'm Isaiah Chass.
And I'm Stuart Broughton.
And we are here to bring you the Mortgage Weekly update in 10 minutes or less. Probably be about 5 minutes this week. So,
this is December 4th.
Oh yeah, week of December 4th. This has been a good week. Let's hear the good news.
It's been a good couple weeks actually for interest rates.
That's right.
They've gone a lot lower. I mean, I think we're showing. We've been following the average. We've shown the average with what Mortgage Daily News had 8%.
Yeah, 8.06% I believe was the high.
Yeah. And they've gone down a lot. So that's just the average interest rate in the United States.
Right.
But what's it showing now? Like
7.11.
7.11. So, rates have gone down. I can get into different rate products and where they're priced at now. What's happening is we're getting a lot of data out from the economy as far as jobs and inflation data.
Right.
It's all coming in what the market likes, so that in turn makes rates go lower, mortgage-backed securities, bond market, stuff like that. So that's all rallied and helped us as far as borrowing costs. But just to give you kind of an idea where rates are at, I'm not tied to an independent mortgage bank. I do have access to wholesale rates, so I'm going to be better priced than independent mortgage banks. But right now, conforming is a 6.25 at one point, and this is not a commitment to the land. This is not. This is just general rates that I pulled up.
This is not even real.
It's not real.
It's not real.
These are fake rates. So we're
just bored making up rates in here. So
we're at 2.5 at no points. But anyway, so I priced some stuff out this morning. So conforming 6.25 at one point, 6.625 at 0 points right now. So that's 7.11. I could crush that by 0.5%. FHA and VA 5.625 at one point and 6.125 at 0 points. So the Govy, like we talked about this earlier,
right? The
government-backed loans, VA and FHA, are very well priced.
Right.
So if you have a seller that's maybe willing to credit for closing costs, you can get down in the mid fives on a product like that.
Right.
And that's a lot better than 8.
Yeah, and that's why perspective is so important. So, like, if you just woke up from a long nap from, 2021, you're like, wait a second, did these guys just say 6.25 was, a good rate? To put it in perspective, just a couple weeks ago, that conforming 30-year fix at one point, people say somewhere around 6.25%, right? But a couple weeks ago, it was at 7.25.
Yeah.
Right? So that's why, if you're in the industry, you're so happy about it because even though you're at 6.25, it's dropped quite a bit.
It has.
And that's, like you said, those government-backed loans, they're starting to make more sense that way. So, and again, when you're thinking about 2 or 3%, those days are gone. That's not going to happen. That's not going to come back.
We're not getting back to that.
Yeah, we're not going to get back to it.
We'll never get back.
Maybe we'll get in the 4s again, but we're at 6.25 right now. It's not that bad.
Right.
So,
like you said, it's perspective. It's crazy. I never thought that I'd be running around the office so excited that we
got raised in the 5s.
We can get into the 5s, right? And seeing that in the 6s for conforming, it's
right.
It is perspective.
And this is a slower time of the year. Being you guys know this, being real estate agents, in December, stuff like that. I don't think this data as far as interest rates has really come through the market yet, shown the public where they're at. I think once they catch wind, activity will pick up. But these rates are so helpful right now, and if as long as we can continue on this trend, this is what I think. We talked about this. I think in Q2 we will see even lower rates. I think we're going to continue to see kind of some ebbs and flows as far as rates are at now, where they're currently at. But I think the second quarter we're going to see it get even better. So the spring market could be a good time to buy, but also get a loan for cheaper payments.
Right.
So
cool.
You mentioned FHA rates are really good right now, and they are. Do you want to quickly go into some of the, differences in costs associated? Obviously, there's upfront mortgage insurance, anything along that. I mean, it's better if you have much better rates if you have a lower credit score, but just slight differences between those two programs?
Yeah, a lot of borrowers will fall into both the conforming and the FHA categories. What I do with people is I'll mirror them. I'll put them side by side and say, let's go over the pros and cons of these, but which one pencils out better. Sometimes FHA will pencil out better if you have a lower credit score. There is, more cost to it. There's an upfront mortgage insurance premium, stuff like that. But it's the beauty is Conforming also offers 3% down types of products with lower payments, low mortgage insurance, stuff like that. So it just depends on where the borrower falls. But I usually always go over both just to see which one will pencil out better.
Totally.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Cool. Well, I think how much? Let's see. We're 5 minutes into it. Is there anything else?
Perfect.
I think that's good.
I'm going to be Santa next Saturday. You want to pitch your thing next week?
Yep. This Saturday, starting at what time is it? Was it 4 o'clock? I can't remember.
4 o'clock before the lighted boat parade.
Before the lighted boat parade down here. Oh, 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock down here at the Live Explorer office. We are having Santa come down, and you can take. We have a professional photographer here, and you can take family portraits with Santa himself. So yeah, come on down and check it out. And
I'll be Santa.
Yep. Stuart's gonna be Santa, and he'll be whispering interest rates in your ears. So if you're naughty, you may get a really high interest rate. But if you're nice, things are getting affordable again. So anyway, please hit like and subscribe for future content. Later, guys.
See you guys next time.
Welcome to the Live Explorer podcast. If you like what you hear, please hit like and subscribe.